Hello and welcome to my review of Justice League, the newest film in the DC Extended Universe. It was directed by Zack Snyder, and the reshoots were done by Joss Whedon, who also did some rewrites of the film and actually got a writing credit. It stars Ben Affleck as Batman, Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, and a ton of other people. Okay, let's just start with the members of the Justice League. Ben Affleck as Batman. I've always loved Ben Affleck's Batman. I thought he was the best part of Batman vs. Superman, and he's great in this too. He also brings with him Jeremy Irons as Alfred, and I really like Jeremy Irons as well. Alfred. He's actually my favorite interpretation of Alfred we've seen on film. He just adds a little more emotionality to him. I don't know. There's just something about really Jeremy Irons' performance that brings something extra to this Alfred. Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman is just fantastic, like she always is. If you liked her in Wonder Woman, you're gonna like her in this. And the way she and Batman specifically interact with one another, that works very well. I like their chemistry together. They work off each other very well. Speaking of working off of people very well, Ezra Miller plays the Flash, and he is fantastic. He is funny, he's quippy, he's sarcastic. He plays all the beats that he needs to play. He's very funny. This is my favorite version of the Flash. I love this Flash. Just my favorite part of the movie was Ezra Miller as the Flash. The two other members of the Justice League are Cyborg and Aquaman. Cyborg starts off kind of meh, just not too interesting, and as you learn more about him, he gets more interesting and you like him then. Aquaman works well when he's interacting with the other members of the Justice League, but on his own, I'm not sure he's that intriguing. The actor Jason Momoa said that there was quite a bit cut from the movie with his character, and I feel like maybe we kind of needed that, because I didn't feel too much of a connection with who this character really was. He's just kind of a grumpy dude, but like I said, when he works with the other characters and is kind of interacting with them, then he works. And that's really where this movie shines, is the characters interacting off one another and the dialogue. It's very funny, but it can also have some good moments, more emotional moments. And I think that credit goes to Joss Whedon, who rewrote this movie, as I said, and also wrote The Avengers, which is kind of funny going from Marvel now to DC. But Joss Whedon's dialogue is always very good, and it's very good in this. The way these characters interact and bounce off of each other works very well. Some of my more negative problems with the movie were the villain and the plot. The villain, not very interesting, not very intriguing, just kind of evil for the sake of being evil, no real motivations, no real charm or anything really that made him interesting. And same thing for the plot. The plot's kind of basic, nothing really that, intriguing or interesting about the plot, just kind of bleh. But the movie works for me because of these characters interacting off of one another. I think these characters work off of each other very well. I like the way they work with each other. I like the way they talk. I like that very much. So because of that, I'm going to give Justice League a B-. I liked it. It had problems, but I liked it. If someone else wanted to join the Justice League, they probably wouldn't be able to, because Batman would just be like, sorry, it's just us. Okay, bye. Please subscribe. I'm going to go pray for my sins of that pun to go away.